I just want to have a heart-to-heart from the officer that came back here and then the one that was standing there. They were trying to do the NYPD full-on intimidation, especially the white cop with the blue eyes. When it's appropriate, I'll do a video on the whole, every last detail, but it's not right now. But I just have to have a heart-to-heart. Not so much the white cop, he was scared too, but the Latin cop that came back. This is what I'm saying. I allege that you guys are dirty cops. And what I am getting, because I keep interacting with you, is you're nothing like the NYPD, okay? NYPD goes back to the 1920s with their involvement with organized crime. Whatever choice you made on your way as an officer to involve yourself with this kind of garbage here, I in some ways sympathize for you. The Latin one that came to my door, I think he was panicked. I think he might, and this is just what I think, we'll have to verify, I understand that. I think he knows this house is on its way to, getting raided by actual feds. It's begging and screaming for it. We know that. I think he's involved. If there was, which I have to say, I'm pretty sure there was because of what I've heard and smelled, a homicide here. I don't think that, for example, the officer that came to try to hold me off, I do think he was panicked and thought this would help. I don't think they were intending that. It was my guidance this morning. 93, never wanted to get involved with counterterrorism. I don't feel sorry, but I have sympathy for, I think, certainly the Latin cop guy. I think he's over his head. And I think he's facing serious time. I don't think he should get a death sentence or anything, no. I think he really fucked up. I want that Latin cop and any other cops like him to stay protected and not end up disappeared in their house or anything like that. I've been saying I want that shit to stop. That is why I did what I did with my theorized locations of where they're doing really gnarly stuff with possible victims of homicide. The Mexican stuff, the Mexican cartel stuff. I'm kind of dancing around the topic. I don't want any more of that. Okay? I think that cop tonight was panicked. I'm just having a heart-to-heart right now. My interaction with the DCPD is nothing like what the real McCoy is in New York City. It's not a compliment to the NYPD. In my honest opinion, in truth, about many of the NYPD on Staten Island, and in well, we could get to the details of where. They're hitmen. They're literal agents for a foreign enemy, Russia. Okay? Yes. That is not what I'm seeing here. Not with what I've interacted with. I'm interacting with cops that got themselves in trouble. And so if this falls on the ears of any prosecutors, please, as a witness, because I am one that has been in this, you got to do what you got to do. And this cannot be not penalized. But I think some of them are panicked. I don't think they should deserve any death sentences. Not all of them. This is my opinion. I think some of them, not the white one tonight, he was borderline, but the Latin guy. I think they need to also be protected. We don't need any more of this gore That's no more. And I think they were trying to remove the witness me again from this house. It's possible. It's possible. It's playing out to me as a possibility. I think they're panicked. I don't know what you guys were doing, you men and women in DCPD, that got you into this kind of stuff. Even if there was no counterterrorism, you would still be facing penitentiary time. And you're still now probably a little worried, right, about what these fucking type of people do with the Mexican mulch and stuff. I took that away. If I got to, I'll take it more away. Or I like to believe I locate and stop it. I like to believe that. Let's just say that. Let's play with words so I'm not having people say I'm crazy. I do everything I can to keep people not getting really, this is crazy. What I have gathered from my choosing to believe this of Washington, D.C. is it got really, really, really sick, violent, like weird. And they were having a really good time, it's the wrong words, but just get my point, with the people here. Because in New York, like I said, the NYPD are, a lot of them are, oh, I strongly believe this, are literal hitmen and agents for Russia. They're Kremlin agents. They're not cops there. Not all of them. All right? It's incredibly dangerous taking on the NYPD and living on Staten Island at the same time. They would never have acted as panicked as this cop tonight. All right? Maybe some of the idiots would have, but they certainly wouldn't have ever been allowed to come to my door. Okay? I don't think some of the DCPD know what they're doing anymore. I'm going to ask Poppy General to go easy on these guys and some of these women. Okay, Poppy General, I know you interrogate and you're like a Al-Qaeda, you're one of the best in the world. Try not to, unless you find that you need to, because you're the expert, do this to every one of these DCPD cops. I think they're fucking scared shitless. Yeah, they're criminals. In my opinion, it's sad but true. But I think maybe some people can work things out. They're probably going to have to go inside for a while. This is without the counterterrorism. But I don't want any of them to get hurt, and let them maybe learn, stay safe while they're inside, stay safe before they go inside, and they can come out and they can try to live their lives. I think they really fucked up, some of them. And I think they're scared now. I don't have a soft spot in my heart for no criminals or no criminal cops. Okay? But like I said, my guidance was very strong this morning. Not all of them understood they were in this Iran fucking shit. You know what? I'm starting to maybe think that's a possibility. So if you are one of these dirty DCPDs and you fall into this, I think it's time you start trying to work things out for yourself and start, flipping. I think it's time. All right. God bless America. Say goodbye.